first, meet 3 people making a huge difference to this little lady's life.
This is a little elephant who goes by the name of Bona. After the loss of her mother, Bona became an orphan and was found lost and alone in a palm oil plantation in Sumatra. Bona was lucky to be discovered because baby elephants without mothers don't last very long without nutrition and care. Without enough milk, Bona should have died. But she hasn't. And it's all thanks to human compassion. In particular, 3 Aussies: Bruce, Murray and Amanda.
Well, what happened was we heard about Bona's plight through some friends of ours, and I spoke to the other 2 members of the team, Amanda and Bruce, and we decided that we had to go and make a difference and help her out.
But saving a baby elephant in a foreign country isn't as simple as waving a magic wand. These 3 had some serious work to do if they were going to make a difference in Bona's life.
So essentially, none of us are experts. We're not vets. We've got no experience whatsoever in raising a baby elephant. So we had to do our research and contact people all around the world that could help us get the information together about what it was that was going to make Bona better.
After laying down the groundwork, Team Bona set off from their homes in southeast Queensland and landed in Sumatra, all anxious to meet Bona with hopes of keeping her alive.
When we first laid eyes on Bona, when we saw her at the camp, she was very thin. She only weighed around about 160, 165 kilograms, so she was extremely underweight for an elephant of her age. She had curvature of the spine as well, so all of those conditions were a result of a really insufficient diet with her not getting milk from her mother, which she would naturally get in the wild. So we were so keen to give her that first feed full of all the supplements we'd brought from Australia that were going to really help her.
So what we would do, we would several times throughout the day was mix up all her bottles and then start to feed her. And this started at pretty early in the morning, didn't it, Bruce?
Yeah, she got used to us feeding her, so she started coming to our cabin door at about 4:35 a.m. and bellowing at our door for her food. So it was interesting to see her behaviour change when we started getting into a regime for her.
Eventually the day came when Team Bona had to depart and make their way back to Australia. So what does the future hold for little Bona?
It's a long-term commitment for the 3 of us to be able to help her out. It's going to cost $24,000 to keep up the feeding regime that we put in place while we were there. So it's a long-term commitment, and we are relying heavily on donations from the public to help us out.
Even though Bona's a baby elephant, she still showed a lot of the emotions that a human baby would show. So from bellowing at our cabin door at 4:30 in the morning to being quite fussy with her food on occasions. So it was quite an incredible experience for all of us. And we're going to spend as much time as we can with her to get her through to adulthood.